afternoon everyone, welcome to Gendera. I'm Caravan and today we're doing a review on the Luxe Accessible Caravan that we've had on the property for the last 2 months for my mum to stay in. She had a hip replacement and we needed a caravan that was going to be easy for her to move around in. So let's check it out. Outside perspective, it does come with, has the 2 gas bottles. There are these compartments underneath that you've got for storage things as well. That's how the power comes in, and there are water tanks around here. We didn't actually use them, so we didn't have to refill them. I can't remember exactly how you do it at this point. So up, and it plugs into the hose just there, and then you've got the grey water hose here, and we've got it going out into the garden, and then you've got the black water and the sewage treatment stuff is all in that little area there. It's a very stable and solid. It's got those stands to hold it in place, so it's one of those at the front as well as at the back. We've been really pleased with this van. It's done very well. I've got a couple of other videos. I see there's your water tank there. As I said, we didn't need to refill it, but Mum's very conservative on her water and we did most things in the house as well. So yeah, it's the Luxe Accessible Evolution, and there's the front other side. This is the JX Evolution Luxe Accessible Caravan. It does you can, when you hire it, you can actually get a lifting ramp, which is absolutely and utterly useless if you want to be able to get in and out on your own. If you have somebody that is wheelchair bound and you're going to be able to get them in and out of the caravan, fantastic. Otherwise, don't opt for the lift, opt for the steps. My husband actually made a set of stairs for them, because to be able to use the lift, you actually have to be outside the caravan to be able to shut the door. So if somebody was in a wheelchair and they had somebody else that was outside the van able to operate the lift, fantastic, because it is a fantastic lift and really useful. Now let's go and have a look at inside the van, and I'll do a link to, I'll pop a video up there of the video of my mum's reaction to the caravan when she first saw it. Now it does have a screen door on here, which is fantastic, so you can either have the screen door open or the main door open, which again, if the lift is up, you can't have the door closed, it's got to be open. Okay, so it does have a extension awning, which is great. The other thing that I really liked about this van is when the door's shut, I'll just shut the door. It's going to get a bit dark in here though, just because we've got everything sharp, because it's just about to be picked up. Hang on, I'll shut it. I'll turn some lights on. Now I've got some lights on. Let's have a look around. So this is the front door. So you've got that lovely window there that you can look out. Now you can actually put this blind down for mornings to keep the extra sunlight out. And that actually does work really well. Great for keeping this heat and the sun out. It has got lots of lights around the place, so even around the skylight things, which you can actually open those. It is a bit tricky because they're magnetically connected, so it's a bit hard to do one-handed. So you just kind of open that like that. So you're going to have both sides open, and you open the window like that, and it lets the fresh air in, and then you can shut the blind to keep the light out, or you can just have the screen there to keep the bugs out and to let the sun in and the fresh air in. So great for letting out lots of hot air. This is the bed that's in the caravan, the double bed I should say. Actually it's a queen size bed, sorry, not a double. Yeah, very comfortable. It's a lovely inner spring mattress. It's just really comfy to sleep on. It has got a little light over there, which I think is a dodgy design personally, but what do you do? It has got it. So yes, and next it's got the windows. Now my mum found this a little bit tricky, but yeah. So you've got the little thing here, so you can just lift that up, and that is actually got a reflective coating on it. So it actually stops the heat from coming in. So great for keeping the afternoon sun out, which is what we have at the moment. But otherwise you've got the screen so you can let the fresh air in. Or you can obviously have it so that it's halfway open, halfway shut. And then you've got a little clip here. Actually, let's shut that so we don't have the sun get in the road. So you've got a little clip here. So you just lift that up so it disconnects the two, and you open that up. And the windows kind of work like that. So you've got 3 clips here. Now if you've got it, and there's a couple of options for the placements of the actual clips. I don't know if you can see that, but if you've got it there, it keeps it all nice and airtight and stops any moisture from coming in. You can just unclip it completely and it'll work nicely. Or if you have it in that middle groove, it actually still allows a little bit of air to come in, which is really helpful, especially if it's a cold night but you still want fresh air. Now to open the window, you just push until it clicks once, and then you push until it clicks again, and then you push until it clicks again, and it's open. And then to close it, you just push it again and it closes. So that's the windows. They're really they're really helpful. And as you can see, they keep a lot of light out, so it can get quite dark in here even during the day. And I've got these little lights on around the skylight which you can turn off. There's a little switch there. So that's the bed sleeping area. You've also got the little TV and all that sort of thing, and there's a radio, bit of cupboard space around. I found those ones above the bed totally useless. You've got some 9-volt points there. So there's that one and that one. So you've got one for the plug to go in and 2 USB ports, which is great. You've also got the 240-volt plugs down there as well. And you've got your circuit breakers there. And this van's also got a smoke detector. So it's also, the sound for the radio goes through the speakers on the roof. So that's really nice. You've got these big lights around the place as well, and you can just press on that button if you want it to go off. Or it has the main switch down there on the kitchen bench that you can turn on or off, and that'll turn all of those ones off. Okay, so into the kitchen area, that is the thing that operates the lift to get in and out of the van if you're using the lift. You've got some lovely drawers. You've got a stove here and a grill, and to use that you've got to lift up your little thing there, and then you've got a little latch here, and you lift that up, and you've got an electric hot plate and a gas hot plate, which is great. And you've got your little grilly thing there as well as a microwave oven, which my mum found really, really helpful. She found that really useful. You've got a lovely window here over the kitchen sink, and there is a water filter as well. This Caravan can either be hooked up to a hose, I think, or just a tank that it's got on board. Mum was really happy with that. You've got cupboard space underneath here, and she really loved that window, so you can just look out and see my disaster overgrown yard. There's more cupboard space up there, as well as a range hood over the stove. And on the other side of the van, you've got the fridge freezer, which are really good as well as some extra cupboard space and all that sort of thing. And an air conditioner. We didn't actually use the air conditioner because it's mostly been fairly cool here. But yeah, so that's that. Then you've got a sofa here, but this sofa also turns into a double bunk. So that top bed actually sits up and it's a bunk bed. It is actually quite narrow though. I had my 12-year-old in here on one night and he nearly fell off. My 4-year-old loved the bed at the bottom though. That was great. So yes, that's also fantastic. You've got another skylighty type thing here. Same deal as the one over the bed, so you can shut that and it's all good. And you've got that light around it as well, and you can turn that off. So yes, so then we've got the accessible bathroom. Now, this is great. It's a great little bathroom. I'm going to shut this blind because that sun coming in there is quite bright. And I've got the light on, so it'll be bright enough in here. So you have a shower, and the shower's got the handrails. And the shower's on a hose, so fantastic for somebody in a wheelchair or anything like that. There is also a large walkway and hallway in between here to make it accessible. You've got the exhaust fan here. Again, somebody in a wheelchair is not going to be able to operate this without help. But yes, so you've got the fan there and you've got the light there as well. So yes, that's in the shower area, which has a shower curtain. And there are two curtains here. So you've got the curtain that goes around to give some privacy in the shower. But then you've also got the other curtain here that goes across the door. So so you've got the option to be able to enclose that bathroom area, and then you've got the toilet and a little hand basin and a lovely mirror. And you've got another lot of power points, great for your electric shaver or whatever, and you got your cupboards. So yeah, so that's basically the Luxe Accessible Caravan. We've been very happy with it. It has definitely served our purpose and has done what we needed it to do. Aside from the small problem that we had with the step. But yes, we hired it from Luxury Caravans through Camplify. I'll leave a link in the description for that, and they're based in Brisbane. So yeah, I hope you've had a great day and you've found this review helpful and useful, and it's given you some insight into what the Luxe Accessible Caravan is like and whether or not it's going to be helpful for you and your family. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and have a great day. Bless you.